Hi, Taylor T. Carlson back with another review for the S.H.Figuarts collection, the extensive growing line of Dragonball toys. Today we're going to be taking a look at this. This is Son Goku Kaio-Ken. Son Goku, of course, is the character's full name that they don't really use in the English dub too often. In America, we pretty much just call him Goku. So that's probably the name I'll go ahead and use for the rest of this review. The Kaio-Ken technique, of course, is a move that he learned off camera when he was at King Kai's planet after his first death. We'll unbox this, I'll show up the figure, and I'll share my opinions. Here's the top of the box. Close-up of the front. The side, got some nice pictures of the figure there. Other side, got the name of the figure printed there. Back cover there, got a few poses for the figure. There's also a picture of the Captain Ginyu figure there, and I'll probably be purchasing that later, and review to come for that when I do, of course. And then just the bottom, got another picture of the figure. Now, like most figures from the S.H.Figuarts collection, there's also a backing card in here that sort of serves as the background color. And then there's an instruction manual that shows you the different parts and what they can do. So in this case, we've got a few different like head and face pieces and several hands. And here's a look at Kaio-Ken Goku on his card. You can see the hands, the faces, the heads. And we'll go ahead and show off these accessories. Now, first of all, as with most of the S.H.Figuarts collection, there are interchangeable hands and faces. So he's got these hands here where he's got two different poses. Right here we got the ones with the two fingers raised, like a martial arts pose. We then have some open hands. In addition to the powered-up hairpiece that's attached to the figure, there's also one that's just Goku with his regular hairstyle. That's got one of the face pieces attached to it. There's also an extra face piece here. And last but certainly not least, we have Goku himself. This figure's got sort of a reddish-violet hue to him, like when he uses the Kaio-Ken technique on the show, so I really like the color scheme on this. It actually looks pretty solid. We'll go ahead and go over the figure. I'll just show off the points of articulation and what all it can do. There aren't really any like extra accessories or goodies that come with this one, since Kaio-Ken Goku is pretty much just a straight up battle character, so there aren't any like, Dragon Balls, Hoi Poi capsules, Dragon Radar, or anything like that, but there really doesn't need to be for this particular figure. Also, I only paid $35 for this figure. I found it at one of my local Target stores. I also found a Super Saiyan Blue Goku Figuarts there a few weeks ago, so I'll probably be covering that as well. So yeah, here's just a close-up of the figure. You can kind of get an idea of how he looks. Like I said, I really like that color scheme. It's a little different. It's not quite a Super Saiyan, but not quite just plain old black-haired base form Goku. It's like somewhere in the middle. This is almost kind of reminiscent of the false Super Saiyan form that we saw in the Lord Slug movie. So anyway, here's a close-up of the head and the hair. Head can go back and forth, left to right. And I'm not really a fan of these shoulder pieces because these kind of detach, which I don't really understand what they were trying to do there. And so sometimes when you're trying to move these around, it gets to be kind of a mess. But he does have ball joint arms, so that makes for some pretty good articulation. Elbows articulated as well. The fists can rotate. Like I said, we have interchangeable hands there. We'll try those out in a minute. His torso can rotate from left to right. Not a huge array of motion there, but it's something. Down here we've got ball joint legs. Knees that are articulated. And then he's got his signature boots down there. You can rotate the feet left to right, or you can push them up and down a little. And then the toes can also go up for better poses with the figure and so forth. So now that we've done a brief overview of this, why don't we try switching out the head and a few of the hands. Also, here's just a close-up of the symbol on his back. He's just got the Son family symbol there, and he's also got it on the front of the figure as well. So this would have been right before he stopped wearing symbols on his gi. I think it was officially the Android side where he stopped doing that, and then he started doing it again in Dragon Ball Super. So let's go ahead and we'll take this head off, and we'll put on the other head, which is just more the plain Goku hair and that expression. So that actually looks pretty good. Goku's hair is kind of hard to translate into an action figure because of its unconventional style, and how in the anime it kind of looks the same way from whatever angle we see it from. So we'll switch out these fist hands too and put on some of the others. Okay, and we got these slightly open finger raised hands on here now, like he's getting ready to do a martial arts pose and go into battle. So yeah, pretty impressive looking figure, and like I said, not a ton of extra accessories and stuff with this figure, but they don't really need to because it's more of a battle figure. One thing I'm not huge on this figure is like the points of articulation on the backs of the knees are very obvious. A few figures have things like that going on. We'll also try out the last set of hands here, which are the more open ones. There it is with the open hands. And we'll also go ahead and try out the removing the faces from the hair pieces so we can interchange those faces as well. So there, we just took his head off. If you look up here, he's got a little bit of a hair piece in the front that comes out. And yeah, we just took that out. So we're going to put the screaming face in here instead. So that just fits there like that. Then we take this front hair piece. That sticks into the two holes in the front. And there we've got our new face. We'll go ahead and put that on his body. There you got him yelling. Looks like he's powering up, getting ready to do battle with Frieza or whatever enemy he's up against. It's actually a pretty impressive looking headpiece there. So let's take that off and we'll go back to the powered up head here, and kind of the same deal as a hairpiece in front that removes along with the face. So we'll take his more serious expression that was on the normal Goku style hair before. We'll put that there, and we'll put the hairpiece back in front. And there we are, Goku with a serious expression on his face, getting ready for battle. Overall, I've got to say I like this figure. The only issues I really have are with these shoulder pieces of his gi that become loose very easily. I wish that included maybe one more set of hands, but I mean, I only paid $35 for this, so I can't complain too much. And again, those really obtrusive looking spots on the backs of the knees, I wish they'd done something about that too. But overall, I mean, it was $35, which is very inexpensive for a Figuarts collection figure, so I'm certainly not complaining, and I do recommend this one. Do you collect the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts figures? Have you picked up this figure of Goku yet? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel because I'm always posting new videos, and be sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. See you next time.